Meet Peter, CFO, and Paul, CPO. Both are focused on reducing costs, controlling budgets, and realizing bottom-line benefits. It's a tough market, and sales are hard to come by. How can we remain profitable? When Paul started with the company, he discovered thousands of suppliers with little or no control over suppliers. He started to grab hold of the Xynergie and established 65 individual spend categories and started to cut the number of suppliers in each. This had the desired effect and delivered a 10% year-on-year savings. He was pleased, and so was Peter. However, Peter and Paul quickly realized that any future savings relied on squeezing the same suppliers still further and questioned the wisdom of that. At the same time, Peter couldn't see how the 10% savings had translated into bottom-line benefits as the overall spend had, in fact, increased. So Peter turned to Paul and asked, "How can this be? What's the alternative?" That's when Peter and Paul heard about Xynergie and asked us to help them deliver longer-term sustainable savings. When we started to look at their business, it was immediately obvious that they had a similar problem to many clients, and we recommended reducing maverick spend, which typically accounts for over 30% of waste. Reduce overall consumption across the business. For example, the easiest way to reduce energy cost is to switch the lights off. And finally, buy more goods and services from preferred suppliers. The business can take advantage of the discounts negotiated. To deliver even greater savings and to gain more control, we suggested that Peter and Paul look at their whole end-to-end P2P, procure-to-pay process and make that more efficient. What does your P2P process look like now? Typically, we find something like this, a lengthy process typically. How much do you think that this costs with all these touch points? A lot, that's for sure. Xynergie have suggested that the average cost is as much as £125 per transaction. So the question back to Peter and Paul was, how much is your P2P costing you? The calculation is simple. Number of transactions times £125 equals a big number. So the next major strand of delivering long-term sustainable savings is to simplify and streamline the P2P process. This can be delivered simply, quickly, and painlessly through our leading spend management software, Coupa, which, once P2P is an automated process, placing orders with preferred suppliers is simple and fast. We then recommended to Peter and Paul that they rationalize the number of spend categories across the business and, as a result, the overall number of suppliers. By grouping spend together and identifying core partners to work with, you win by 1. Lowering management costs, both internally and with your supply base. 2. Partners can multi-skill, multitask their people to deliver more with less. 3. Reduced number of transactions saves on processing costs. So Peter turned to us and said, "How can you help?" We responded, 1. We provide support to manage your categories and cut out waste and duplication. This will typically provide 2 to 5% benefits. 2. We can deliver a cloud-based best-of-breed P2P spend management solution, delivering typically 10 to 15% savings. 3. We can help you transform your supply base through a category rationalization process, achieving average savings of 12%. 4. We can deliver additional leverage across people and process by managing all or part of your procurement process, giving another 5 to 10% savings. So if you're like Peter and Paul and need to cut costs and quickly, Xynergie has simple solutions that will deliver tangible savings within weeks. With minimal disruption and maximum benefits, our solution, powered by the Gartner #1 rated software, will create a minimum of 1% reduction in your OPEX, together with better spend management and accurate financial forecasting and planning. Real results and fast. Across all industries, from the high-growth middle-market companies to leading organizations in the FTSE 250, we are delivering real savings. A host of well-known brand names are using our solutions globally. Don't wait. Click on the link above and one of our team will be in touch with you in the very near future to arrange a meeting so we can provide you with a free illustration of the savings we can achieve for your business. Call +44 0845 1309 031. Email cutopex@xynergie.co.uk. Web www.xynergie.co.uk.